Welcome to the channel and this series on Cities Skylines Parklife DLC. And as you can see, the city in the last part reached a fairly critical mass and it's starting to grow. And off camera, after finishing the last part, what I've done is I've laid out this kind of green industrial area up here. We've got a small Garnet Hills, which is effectively, you can say, is a small village around the edge of the city, and the sole function of this area here is to feed into this industrial area here. Got a little bit of industry. I suppose we could expand it out here. Come out here like that, just put in a little bit, just make sure it spreads out, because I don't want the, not sure why I've got industry there. Probably take this out actually. I'm not sure why I've got this. I wanted forestry here. Obviously I didn't take the zoning out far enough. Clean up this area a little bit like that. Let's drop in, because even though you can go completely high-tech in the city, it actually pays to mix your industry up a little bit, but at the same time you don't want to go too far. I mean, we can open up this area. We've got some demand for commercial, could push some commercial through here, but we got a demand for, I think what we can do is just come out one more layer here. Don't want to come over to, actually maybe I can come out that, and I think what we can do is come around like that, and I think we can drop some more high density commercial in here. Now we're getting a little bit of pollution from this recycling plant, and talk about recycling, how we doing for garbage processing status. So we're okay. I think the part of the reason why we're okay is the fact that education is now kicking in. So we're getting a bit low on the high school front. Oh no, this is elementary. Well, high school's getting a bit low as well. I think we really need to bring this tile in so that I can grow the city out this way a bit. Okay, let's look at what we can buy in the sense of tiles. Certainly want to buy that, and I also love to bring in some rail connections. So, and I think we got potential port connection down to here. At the moment we got 4 tiles. I think we'll purchase that, and that's our maximum number of tiles now. So that opens up this area here, and you can see how quickly demand can be satisfied. I think what we can do, because what I want to do down here is actually build a what they call it, sorry, brain fade a bit, a amusement park here. And I think to that end, I think what we're going to do is direct these power lines down to here. I can take these out like that. I mean, I'm running on slow speed at the moment because I don't want the city to run away whilst I'm actually doing the building. See, we've got loads and loads of cash, guys, but I do need now to sort out the education side. And I think what we're going to do is upset the residents here by, what we're going to do is break through like this, and I think we're going to get down to about there. This is a, how can you say, breakthrough roads. I was just going to come here, and I don't think here we can live with that, guys. Right, I think that will work. And what was it? We need to work on the education, the high school. I think what we can do is, but I think we can just have an old style high school here. Actually, I just want to check the public transport. Have a quick look at the. Don't really have a metro line here. I mean, I'd love to put the high school close to a metro station, really. Could I drop a high school? Put one in. Right, where's the metro station? A metro station just here. I think it'd be advantageous to this Institute of Creative Arts. That so that counts as a high school. We drop that right in the middle there. That will have a massive impact on this area here. And I think what we can do is, about this, guys, we zone that area there, this area here. Actually, something in there. In fact, I think what we will do is make this into a little bit of education central. We put in that alongside like that, because I think my metro system, yeah, we got one over there, one over there, and actually just flip that out like that. I think maybe we will go that should elementary, high school. Wow. Okay, still not picking up maximum level. I think what we could do possibly over here is put something in here as well. Gridding or not. I think we can be a little bit more relaxed here. And I think that I don't really want to come up, connect through there, or maybe I can. That's good. Right. Connect through there, and connect there like that. That's, and we're just going to flow out like. We will get to some parks eventually, guys, and I think we can put a connection out there. In fact, I think I will speed this up a little bit. Right, so we've got an opportunity now. Let's just check. Got a metro station there. So I think what we could do is put more. Wow, that's big. Really, really big. Maybe we're gonna have to put a smaller one in. Put another high school there, and another. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna give you water in a minute. Right, so let's just. Cover this area like this, and just get that through there like that. And we got, and I think we can grow this area out as a commercial area. You can just fill this area in like this as a high density commercial area. It should fill in very, very quickly, connecting up these. Fill this area in like this, and there is the metro station. So if I paths are up here. There's so many things to do, and it's one of the things I really like about Cities Skylines. I think drag that across like that, and that should come down. And what that will do is give an immediate connection through to here. so that students who want to come to this area here will be able to. And I think what we can do now is, I think I've zoned this area here as Garnet Hills. Okay, I think what we do is get a bigger brush, and I think this can push in as a new high-tech residential area here. If we put this in here, and I think self-sufficient buildings, yeah, I think we could probably start converting a lot more of this to self-sufficient buildings. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, got this now as self-sufficient, and I think we can get policies in. I certainly don't want I think we'll have a high-rise ban here, heavy traffic ban, carriage biking, old town, taxation, don't really want that. I think we'll have some recycling as well, park maintenance boost, helicopter priority. I think that will be good enough, and I think just as an experiment, guys, I will take some of that away. I think I've got a bit too enthusiastic there. Right, I think that covers this area here. What I'm going to do is, I've put a high-rise ban in, so out of curiosity what I'm going to do is actually put high density in here, and we'll see what we get with a high-rise ban, because you never know. You know, let's see what we get. We're still getting some high-rise in, but never mind. Right, let's get back to what the real focus of this series is. This is my first park, and it looks like it's building up quite successfully towards the level 5, so that'll probably be my first level 5 park. I also built a small park over here by the university. We got, where is it here, Walnut Park. This is still only a level 2, this is still relatively new, and of course my nature reserve up here still needs a little bit of work, because I think this is only just got past level 2, so maybe we can perk this up a little bit. Nature reserve, because I think I've got some extra buildings here which unlocked. Yeah, we got here campsite, so maybe if we couple in like these, obviously, okay, let's put campsite up here, an overlook. Kind of almost going the wrong way, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe if we put, oh, let's just put both of them in so that we can actually have a look. Actually, I'm kind of a bit inclined for that. That makes sense. Of course. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's not quite so good. I think we'll probably delete that. Yeah, I think if something's going to be an overlook, it has to be. If we put one that way, one that way like that, and we're just going to find a path. I think that can come up down like that. That can just like that. Yep, I like that. At least we don't have to put the road right across the end like that. I think what we can do is we can have a bit more of a campsite over here. This is a flat area. I think we'll put some, actually let's just put in, see, got here decorations. Okay, maybe if we come out a little bit like this, we can have what may look like a small campsite with pitches in it. I think we're still covering, yeah, we're still within the park. That's good. So I think we'll put some, and I'm sure the the custom asset community are going to really take to this element of the game. I mean, a lot of these assets were available in the Steam Workshop anyway, but I think if we just drop this like that, that should. Let's have a quick check. Where's the? Yeah, I mean, we've got 811. So I think that's going to work quite well, guys. Now, before we start work on the amusement park here, I definitely feel we need to get a train station in over here. So I think that's where we're going to be coming from now. So, but I need to put in. So I'm just going to put a line there because to unlock railways, I think we definitely got to just put a train station in like that. That is definitely a passenger station, yeah. And I think you about square like that. Yep, okay. I don't want to go up over the hills, so connect in. Train station like that. That should come into here. Oops, we've got a water issue, so train station has to right in the path there. Now I'm going to be very reluctant. I built this road over here across the river, and I'm not convinced that is such a good idea, because if I actually zoom out now, we can actually see. So we've got a road connection there, we've got a road connection coming in there, and a road connection here. Now the problem is, if I connect this to this road here, what will happen is we will create a through traffic rat run through the center, and because this is fairly upgraded roads, that will cause problems. So what I'm going to do is kind of hold off on that, and so we got a connection here. What I might do is create an industrial area over here without the bridge connection, which is something I did in my island scenario, because you don't have to have if you've got an external road connection here, you've got to have an external road connection to an area of a city unless you create all your services over here. But anyway, I think what we're going to do now, we've got this area building up quite nicely. So this is like low high rise compared to, I suppose there is a difference. There a difference? Yeah, I suppose there is a difference here. Right. I think I will do just we've got a little bit of demand, so I think we're gonna have to stay on the commercial level just for the moment. I think. Sorry about this, guys. I think about that way. About that way, like that. And break the thread a little bit. Like that. So we don't have to be absolutely totally strict. And I think what we can do is start to. Oh, yep. That is residential, so what I want to do is just slip in a little bit of and just cover that area there. Right, let's work on this new park before I forget, guys. I'm aware time is pushing on, so I think what we're going to do, push this down here, and I think we're just going to zone the park in the beginning. I think we'll create the amusement park here. I mean, it's going to create noise. I think an amusement park will fit in more in with a commercial area. I'm just gonna maybe you come here. And of course, the noise shouldn't be such a big issue. But amusement park, I think that will be there. I think we'll put the main entrance about there. As you can see here, we've now got side gate, souvenir park, restrooms, game booths, carousels, and park cafe. Okay. So we've now got an entrance there. I think what we will do is exactly what we've done before. Well, I suppose we can charge a small entrance fee. Maybe we'll 2 entrance fee. It is an amusement park. And again, I think we're going to stay fairly gridded for this, I think. So if I lay out something like this, and got here, put a side gate there, and a side gate there, and I think maybe we'll just come across like this. I want it to integrate into the actual city, and we've still got a little bit of demand. Actually, what we could do actually is I come down like that, and if we zone in a new area here, yeah, I think what we can do is got a bit of demand for industrial. If I do that and we come to offices, put Holy Square in here, and we up like that, and there's the offices. You can get this area here to fit in. You're gonna have to zone over with water. 40 and back like that, and come down another 40. And this can fill in while I'm actually doing it. We're actually losing population. Wow. Okay. It's not a big issue. Don't paranoid when you get situations like that. You can actually get what you call that. I mean, we've got a population of 29,000, so I think what we can do is put that there. This is the cafe, and got here souvenir shop. Okay, got the souvenir shop there, and anything else we can get in here. Okay, maybe create a little bit of a central enclave like that, and of course we need restrooms. As I'll put the restrooms, and just have a quick look. Yeah, we got enough to be driving that forward, make it quite attractive. I think what we will do is just drop a, wow, we got demand for, you can see here, so the population dropped and now it's recovering again. I think what we can do just to drive this forward a little bit is if we put in a small park there. Actually, let's put a, just to keep the theme going a little bit, drop that there. That might actually, oh, nearly got there. Okay, yeah, I think that will work. Eventually we'll fill this whole area in as our amusement park. We've got the trains coming in now, and what I want to do is start developing this area over here. Oops, a water issue over here. Push this out. Actually, what we can do is push this whole area out here like that. That will, which I think what we can do is go. Sorry about this, guys, but I think this would be the easiest way for me to do it. So I think can come up behind like that, and this will fit with the university, and put that in there like that. Just check the zoning. This Belmont Hills, and I think what, yeah, here, that's my traditional centre. This is Belmont Hills. I think what we will do is we obviously want to zone this area in. So I think we zone this area in as well, like this here. And again, we're just going to go. I want this area to be as. Okay. And we're going to put this in as high density as well, like that. And of course, we need to check the education. Wow, education is getting low. Okay, time to get education wise. I think we're got that in there. That was high school. That's the high school. That's the elementary. Okay, so I think we probably need Institute for Creative Arts. I think we can put one of these there. How's the university going? The university is still brilliant. That will keep the city growing in that direction. I think it's looking pretty good, guys. I'm quite happy with the city. Oops, we got. Oh, we got. That's a sign of a water shortage. Okay. Let's get pump up here. That. So I'm pretty sure I did water pipes over here. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, major fail over here, guys. Big time fail. That should fix this area. Just nick out the abandoned buildings so that the land value doesn't disappear. And I might as well look at it as punishment for not actually laying that in properly. Right. And I'm very, very tempted to make a road connection through to here. But at the same time, I'm reluctant to make that connection because, again, this may become a little bit of a rat run. But if I connect it there and push through to there, how's the train station coming? Passengers allocated. Oh, allow intercity trains. So we're getting a few passengers come in here. I mean, let's just have a quick look at. Do I have ships? Where's the? I'm sure the map said that there was a ship connection here. City limits. So where's the ship connection? I'm sure the map said that there was a ship connection. Okay. Oh, these are ferry ports, so we haven't actually. Well, we could get to 36,000 to open the harbour. Okay. I think what I want to do is open up a. I don't think we can buy any more tiles. No, we can't buy any more tiles. Don't really want to bring in industry or a cargo terminal on this side of the city. I think I'm going to be quite happy to actually. Do I really want to bring in? Got a massive demand for commercial. Right, this is building up quite nicely. Let's just have a quick look at our metro line. The metro line stops there. I'm kind of a bit inclined to extend the metro to about there. Put a supplementary connection like that. Should be able to that and drag that to there. And connect that like that, and that will mean that. And if I put a road connection, right? Let's do it, guys. Let's think we can go a bit more. I think come out like that. That's. If I put in now, if I put in a tiny little road junction, like I think if you can put one opposite like that, what that creates is pedestrian crossings, and that encourages people over there. I think what we can do is just connect this. This can just flow out that way like that. And I think what we're going to do is just connect that through like that. And I think this is going to be the end of the road growing out this way. And what's the traffic like? I actually haven't looked at the traffic manager. Well, we've got some congestion here. So what I could do is actually, well, what have I got with that there? So I think what we can do is just upgrade this. So I think we'll just make this barrier so we keep noise level down. If we drop this like this, make the connections like that and that, that will speed the flow up through here. I'm just going to pause, guys, because what I want to do is, oops, what we're going to do is just to reduce the noise level. I'm going to punch this here like this. Still got this bridge going. Okay, forgotten all about this. Right. And I think if we just take these off like that, that's upgrade this. Oh no, I haven't put the footbridge back in. Very, very important to put this footbridge in. This is a key link. City. Oops, no. Right, let's just snick that out. That down. Like that. Like that down. Connect that in. Everyone's going to be happy. You've now got a connection there. Got the high-speed road link going down through here. That should get everything flowing, but of course what we've done is we've now created a situation where people won't be able to walk across here, but that's not such a bad thing. Got a footbridge here. That should make more people use this footbridge. And I think what I am going to do is just to wind this part up. I've just noticed the time, guys. What we're going to do is pick up that here. What I'm going to do is go across like that, and then we're going to come down about there, connect that to there, and connect this to there like that. So what we will effectively have is a connection across the center here, which will make people, encourage people to actually use this area here. I think what we could probably do, let's check the garbage. The landfill is doing okay. Oops, that looks like this is actually finished. So yep, so that's actually finished. So let's get rid of that. Obviously much of pollution here, and I think what we will do is, this is ideally settled. Just have a look at, yeah, I mean it's got a few issues, but I think what we probably can do is, I think, oops, come in like that, And I think what we will do is just drop in another recycling plant here, just to keep that up here. I mean, if we got pollution there's no point trying to keep it 100% clean. Right, we've got massive demand right across the city. Right guys, what I'm going to do now is we're just going to have a quick run through. Okay, we're just going to let that run. Congratulations, we've reached level 5. That's perfect timing, and we've now got the achievement of unlocked level 5. So we've now got our first level 5 park, and I think, well, just to celebrate, I think we will city park. We've got here a trampoline. What is it? Wow, that's big. Drop. So we now got our first level 5. Oh, look at that! We got looks like Chirper on the top there. So we've now got our first level 5 park here. How's our nature reserve going? It's creeping up, and of course we got our amusement park down here, building up. Even if it's got the tickets, it's got lots of driving entertainment. Of course we've got our smaller park, Walnut Park, tucked in here. I think this is the beauty of the new DLC, and that's the fact that you don't have to build massive parks. You could fit in tiny little parks in various parts of the city. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.